So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, this, of course, a venue that needs no introduction. To many around the world, simply the home of football. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Dembele. Mbappe! He scored!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
France penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
This is a promising build-up. Silvestre. Now then, the ball's come loose. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Camavinga. Doué. Knocks it into space. Can he get it through? Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
France clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Olise. Mbappe. Foot in. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. And now as good a time as any. Sonny! It's hit the crossbar. Quarter of an hour played. Camavinga. France already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. And here's Dembele. Nmecha. Into the channel. Spread neatly. Oh, nicely intercepted. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Doué. Decent chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Sane providing an outlet on that flank. He is through here. That's the keeper's ball. Long ball by the goalkeeper. And they've got a throw. Lam. Bundav gets on his bike and on the move. Olise. Doué. And Silvestre. Olise. And it's Doué. Spread out to the left. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Olise is onto this. He's onside. Bundav.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Played out towards the right wing. Sane in acres of space out wide. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Musiala. France looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. He's a sharp little ball here. Camavinga. He's got away. That's Doué. Backward it goes. That is a brilliant interception. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now that's well seen too. And it's Doué. Doué, there he goes, motoring forward.
There will be one
He's been shifted off it. Kimmich is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And it's half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. France go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
On public transportation today.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
France with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0.
Substitution for France, number 6, Eduardo Camavinga. Coming on the field is number 11, Charles.
And here is the first touch of the second half.
France definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
France come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Silvestre is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Chouameni. And Silvestre. Chouameni. Konate. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And here's Thuram. Olise. He has found the way through.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Raum. And it's Tar. France are still that goal to the good. Nemecha. He's in plenty of space here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Konate. Germany are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And back to the goalkeeper. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Havertz. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Substitution for France, number 10, Dembele. Coming on to replace him is number 22, Ekitike. Substitutions taking place.
Sane ready to try one. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Sane! Spectacular from Sane! A finish of true class! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Substitution for France, number 17.
The two coaches
Olise.
are signalling changes
Coming
here,
on the
both at the same
field
time.
is number
Germany
8,
restore
Pogba.
parity.
Substitution.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Chouameni. France will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Silvestre. Ekitike. Now this could be a chance. Well, what about it? Extraordinarily, they have been denied as late and as dramatically as can be. Mbappe. Out towards the flank, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Musiala. Musiala, rapid and full of intent. He's going all the way! Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. Now the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Sane is eyeing up his options in the middle. He's shooting! Another one of football's and how moments.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner. Germany clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
The most accurate pass. Doué. Now it's Thuram.
That's good play from him.
Baumann gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Tchouaméni calmly anticipates. And that has left him in a heap. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Deftly away. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Mbappe looking understandably energised after his goal. That's a good ball out wide. Mbappe finding himself in space. Pogba, he's in a great position here. Good read, needed to be. Lahm with the clearance.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he's managed to get free. And he's whipped it across. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Well, that looks a decent ball. That has not gone well. Nothing in it still. We move to extra time, so we are still gridlocked.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more.
Substitution for France, number 24.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time.
Number 21,
Kimmich.
number 19.
Oh, now he can run away with it. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Thuram. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Wirtz. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Nicely weighted ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And the ball is out of play. Saliba. Konate cuts it out. That's been cut out, well played. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Lahm gets across to intercept that. Silvestre, Ribéry. And he's gone backward here, and here's to big chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. Pogba goes short. Germany have the chance to go the other way. Pogba. Oh, what has happened here? Now, who's going to be first to this? Sané. Oh, well measured. And we're halfway through extra time.
Quick reminder today, please have your entry
So
tickets
those
at
15
hand,
minutes
as it's
have
time for
flown
today's
by.
winning lottery numbers.
Limbs now and heads indeed at the point of exhaustion. How will this end?
Substitution for France, number 13, Conte. Coming on to replace him is number 9, substitution in progress.
And so the last chance to find a winner. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Chance to deliver. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Ribéry, and that could well leave a mark. Goes down, but nothing given.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Musiala. Musiala showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's a promising position. And it's Pogba. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's nice.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Wirtz has got himself a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Oh, it rattles the bar. And again. Oh, that could be pivotal. So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Germany found a way, forcibly. Now they must hold out.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
There will be 1 minute.
Cross into the box. Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? Two sides absolutely inseparable, and we know what's coming. France tie it up just about.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
Players then beyond the point of exhaustion, but there is still one final act to come. It's almost time. Ekitike is first to take the long walk. And he has done his bit.
Well, so far, so good, Peter.
Sane is the next man in the spotlight.
Yeah, good pen that.
A swift riposte. Ribery, second in line for them. Oh, sent him the wrong way.
It was well disguised. It gave no inkling as to where he was going on that.
Musiala is second man up.
I suspect he's just overthought that, Peter. Well, I think he's overestimated the keeper's reach then.
This to put them 2 up. Up by 2. The lead now is 2.
A great position now, but still work to be done.
So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match. Great penalty, outwitted the keeper.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
France with this chance to pull 2 clear. Just strokes it in, saw the keeper moving. Will that prove decisive?
Well, this is effectively a very welcome cushion, Peter.
The margin of error is 0. It's in. Pick that one out.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change. This to win it. No pressure, of course.
Oh, he saved it! Well, whatever he did, it worked, did it not, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
And there you have it. perfect result, perfect outcome, a test passed with flying colours.
And we come
To summarise what we've seen today then, Jim.
France really deserve a lot of credit for what...
Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. So all eyes on HA9, this famous stadium, still very much the venue historically for football globally. So we're very much on the way now. And when these two meet, getting up there! It's fallen kindly here. Goal!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Silvestre. Now Saliba. Isco ventures forward. He's in plenty of space here. It's a promising position. Raul plays it in. Nice physical challenge. Thuram. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, he's been caught napping. Dembele. There he goes, motoring forward. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Raul is wide and looking to get onto this. France leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Olise. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Now there's a fine... Agahawa! And that's a tidy finish. Spain are all square. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Spain restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Spain ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Oh, it's Dembele. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Mbappe. Can he get it through? And the through ball. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Now that's well seen too. And they're quick to get it back. Silvestre is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. France couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Dembele. Now the delivery. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Dembele! That's put paid to the danger. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Olise in acres of space out wide. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Raul, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Pass somewhat off target. Konate. That has been slung wide. And it's Doué. Silvestre made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Looking for a corner. France are looking to go forward now. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Thuram. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Ferran Torres. Now Sergi. Silvestre kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Shot could be on.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Silvestre. Probing pass. Oh, that's a key interception. And that is the end of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1.
Substitution for France. Number 11, Turn. Coming on to
Spain
replace
kick off
him
the second
is
half.
Number 20.
France clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Merino making a dash for it. Merino looking for the run. Big chance! Goal! Spain! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Real chance! It's hit the crossbar. Mbappe stood his ground strongly. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Mbappe. Olise. And here's Mbappe. Oh, he's found support out wide. And it's made its way to him. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. It's Dembele! Oh, that was no routine save.
Dembele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And this is Dembele. He's had it taken off him.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Was 98,004.
He is through here. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. France perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Tries to play it for Agahawa! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Chouameni. Saliba. Doué is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. No, that's been intercepted. Gavi. He's got away, and he's whipped it across. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Gavi. And they are prompt with their pressing. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. And here's Agahawa. Great, and the shot! Olise. Mbappe. Olise. Barcola. Now, can they get him away?
France really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Nicked it back promptly. Rodri. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Substitution for France. Number 24, Desiree Doué. Number 17, Olise. Number 10, Dembele. Number 13, Conte. Coming on the field, number 19, Ribery. Number 7, Zaire Emery. Number 22, Ekitike. Number 6, Eduardo Camavinga. Substitution.
It's a lovely, neat pass. Camavinga. Pass is just off target. It's gone out for a throw-in. Konate. And it's Zaire Emery. France now in a position of desperate urgency.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Silvestre. Barcola. Spread neatly. Oh, that's well spotted.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically have?
There's the shot! It's in! They have stolen level at the last! So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
Number 29, Kylian Mbappe.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but...
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And it's Pedri. He'll try from distance! Now this could be a chance.
3 minutes at a time.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. He's rising! Incredible! Just incredible! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Spain look like they've won it. And that's that. France can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Well, how will we look back on that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down,
Well, this is a critical game. A chance for the perfect statement to any potential rival that you are aiming higher at their expense. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We're up and running then. So Dina between the sticks for this one, widely recognised, as we all know, Jim, to be one of the great keepers from Brazil.
The Big Easy, for me. There was indeed a time in his career where he was considered as being one of the best, Peter, if not the very best. You don't have a career like his unless you're quite special.
And he's got his cross in. Oh, what's he done? Bruno Guimaraes, and it's Joelinton. So what can they make of this? Joelinton, this is promising. Kante defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Joelinton simply can't escape his critics. He deserves an earful after that.
Doué, he's found space here. Silvestre gets into a good position. He's gone for goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Doué. Now it's Barcola. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
No goals as yet. And it's Doué.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Gets his head on it! Goal! France! And France are in front. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up goal for the hosts.
He's played it back, and this is Ronaldinho. Joelinton. Roberto Carlos.
Such good technique.
Roberto Carlos delivers, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Driving forward. And this is Dembele. He has found the way through. He's one-on-one, surely! Backward chance for a shot! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Zaire Emery did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He's cut it out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Doué. Passing nice and neat. That's a super give and go. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Brazil really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Zaire Emery makes a move down the right. And it's Kante. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's there to retrieve it. That's a shade optimistic. Roberto Carlos looking for the chance to skim one in from range.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now it's Barcola. Silvestre receives it in a wide position. Ronaldinho. And if you have just joined us, still just 1-0 the score. Linton
are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Zaire Emery. Space for him to turn and look. Linton. Ronaldinho. Rivaldo. The message is clear, none shall pass. Silvestre is there to clear. They're back in possession and ready to go again. That's the end of the first 45. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. France up by 1 goal at the halfway point.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
France can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. We're on the move again.
France definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
It's a promising position.
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
Teremos uma substituição.
Linton. Marquinhos, always a very imposing presence at the back. Plays it out wide.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Doué. Dembele. And he's intervened well there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
It's Ronaldinho! And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Getting up there! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he's missed a very good chance there. He might have got a little too much on that.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And no surprise, that's a booking. Back towards the middle. France are still that goal to the good. And that's going to be a booking. Gabriel. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Bruno Guimaraes. France perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Yeah, and I think
Adriano! Magnificent! A finish right from the top draw. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And a trademark move. It takes the shot! What a hit. The save was firm.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
This is Dembele. They're urging him to shoot. Oh, what a stop. Had to be at his very best. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 80, Ronaldinho. Camisa 21,
Conte.
Neymar. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 10.
Quality ball.
Camisa 9.
It's Joelinton. Thinks about the shot. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, easy pickings there. Rivaldo. Now then, the ball's come loose. He can run onto that. Rivaldo finding himself in space.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Who saw this coming? France are hurt by just about the final punch. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. France are down to 10 men.
Substituição em andamento.
France are making a change now. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? Terrific save by Manuel! Loose ball now and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Brazil really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Well, the idea was a good one, the execution of it not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Rivaldo. It'll be a throw-in. And it's Danilo. Pele.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Doué. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Rivaldo. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Thuram. It's Thuram. Can he finish? Now this could be a Brazilian counter-attack. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. So, that was the second half.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Well, no winner so far, but somebody has to be the winner, and extra time is next.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 14. Sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa 22. Substituição.
So our quest to find the winner continues. Bruno Guimaraes. Marquinhos. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Kante goes sliding in. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Tchouaméni goes direct. Now it's Thuram. Now it's Olise. Ribéry. And here's Terrier. Shot could be on. Thuram. And now the breakaway. Pele. No way through. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. It's their second corner of the game. Impressive jump! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Passing is crisp and sharp. That has been slung wide. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Brilliantly cut out. That's put paid to the danger. And the ball's gone astray. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Rivaldo. He's shifting through the gears here. And they're back on the ball again.
Temos 1 minuto de acréscimo. acréscimo.
Pelé. And the finish! He lifts the roof! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! So there's the whistle, and we will have a brief break. So the very last of the action is still to come. Two teams separated here by the smallest of margins. Fingernails well bitten everywhere.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 39. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 8. Teremos uma substituição.
And we're off for the final time. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout. Out towards the flank. And that's a throw-in. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, they are now a 9-man team. Now it's Vinicius Junior, and he's managed to get free. That is lovely. Oh, right place, right time. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. France faced with a real prospect of letting this slip. Maignan to save this spot kick and his team. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Olise, this is a promising build-up. Silvestre picks it up out. He leaps for it! That's a decent clearance. Zé Roberto. And this is Adriano. Looking to play him in. And he's picked it up out wide. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Tura. And it's Danilo. And he's let fly.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Chouameni, Terrier. That's at the end. France pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
France desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly flat, disjointed in so many areas on the pitch, and you're never going to win like that.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim. Well, the next couple of hours or so will be critical in deciding their ultimate fate. Having made their intentions clear at the start of all this, now they have the chance to make it happen. It is all eyes forward and full steam ahead. And so a wonderful view of this most hallowed turf. A truly special feeling, no matter who is playing at Wembley. Wembley Stadium, connected by EE. He's had a shot! And he's only too happy to take that back. It's Dembele! McAllister. Fernandez. Senesi. McAllister. For De Paul. Martinez. Messi. Now that's well seen too. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Messi. He's got away.
That's going in strongly.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Thuram. Senesi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he's managed to get free. Tries to pass it through. And the shot! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Argentina have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And the pass is intercepted, nicely spread. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Olise. And a chance! De Paul.
France are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
So who's he going to be aiming for here? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. 15 minutes till half-time. Martinez, who does have an assist to his name. He's found a way, great chance! It's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Argentina are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
There's a certain authority.
Can he finish? And he's found the net! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after.
Oh, he's been caught, and the finish! There's a goal! France are back on level terms. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Now it's Olise. France have hit a quick-fire double here and are right back on level terms. Tries a shot! Goal! France! And the comeback is complete! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
France leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And he was quick to react. De Paul. Passing is crisp and sharp. Threads one in. Shapes to shoot! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! A finish right from the top. And that is indeed the final act. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So a half that has been utterly unpredictable, a real cliffhanger of a first half, which sets us up perfectly for the action to follow.
Substitution for France, number 15.
And so we're off again.
Coming on to replace him is
France are probably
number 4.
feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
This looks promising. France come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Now it's Olise. He's picked his way through. The ball goes in. And he's there to clear it. Gusto for Olise. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Out towards the flank. Oh, that's neat. That is Conte. Played back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Martinez proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise.
Gets his head on it! Goal! France! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Mignon punts it upfield. And he cuts out the supply.
The attendance for this match was 96,628.
This is a promising build-up. Romero kept his eye on it, and he's there. Strokes it back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, nicely intercepted. McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And he's intervened well there.
Argentina really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Doué, he has found the... Doué! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Tries to play it through. And there's green grass ahead of him. Just the keeper in his way. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders.
Substitution in
He
progress.
does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. And now as good a time as any to pull level. Messi!
Well, it wasn't a bad effort. I mean, you could see his intention. It just needed a bit more curl and bend to take it away from the goalkeeper.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. France are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Not where it came from.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
There's the shot! Well taken goal. Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. So again, we have parity.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum.
France need to make something happen here.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Who saw this coming? From the cusp of victory to the cusp of desperation. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Alvarez. Fernandez. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitutions taking place.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Has to go back here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That is good strength. Marcola is fouled. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
And this is the big chance. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Ribéry finding himself in space. Terrific effort! Oh, he's done it! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Substitution for France. Number 29.
France are making a change now.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile. The man pulling the strings.
France look like they've won it,
There will
but
be
it's
5
not
minutes
over yet.
added time.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. That's been slipped through. Saliba.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
He's found a way through. Added time is up. And there goes the whistle. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. After all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well deserved and well earned.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. And so a wonderful view of this most hallowed turf. A truly special feeling, no matter who is playing at Wembley. Wembley Stadium, connected by EE. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. The very versatile Shinji Kagawa, possibly one of Japan's finest footballing experts.
Yeah, absolutely. The sort of player, Peter, you need if you're looking to play a stylish possession-based game. I expect that, regardless of his initial position, he'll end up playing like a number 10 or an auxiliary striker.
So rapid of thought and of deed. I wonder what he has ready to conjure up for us today.
I can't wait for it.
Now it's Kagawa. He's in a great position here. Now, can they get him away? Maida. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's a cute ball. And he was quick to react. And it's Camavinga. And here's Barcola. Good ball, good take. France appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges. Maida. Aims beyond the defence. Driven in. Oh, well played, well played. Oh, they could be caught out here. Upamecano. Now Saliba.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Nice interception, well timed. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Upamecano, playing cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Well spotted.
Doué is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Kakatani is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Threads one in. Great ball if he can get... Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Upamecano. And Silvestre. Saliba. Conte. Silvestre. And it's Camavinga. Barcola. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Dembele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, he's found support out wide.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Substitution for France, number 20.
France can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Silvestre. Ball's gone out of play. Cross goes in there, and it's hoisted clear. France can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Nakata.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
This might spell danger, so no flag here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And it's Nakata. Nicely weighted ball. Conte. Now it's Tura. Oh, that's a key interception. 40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
France clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Mbappe. Camavinga. That's going wide left. Crosses it in. And that is... Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's a good spell of possession, this. Kagawa can see. And the referee has blown for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our charity fund, Chance in Football. Substitution for France.
The second period is on the way.
Number 5.
So neither side is yet broken through.
Coming on the field is number 15, Kalulu.
And it's Doué. Might be danger here. Nakata. Kagawa. Opts for safety. Kalulu. Upamecano, played back to the goalkeeper. Kalulu. And Upamecano. Kalulu. Silvestre. And here's Dembele. Kakatani. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Kamada. And Maida. Now that's well seen too. Oh, can he get onto this? Well, that is one way to stop him. Silvestre is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Just about within shooting range. That is decidedly lacking.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Well, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Frustratingly close. Japan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
The attendance for this
just
match
about up
was
to the hour now.
97,559.
Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
I think both teams can help themselves massively with better movement up front, Peter. There's just not enough happening at the moment. And essentially, their job is to find space, and that needs to start happening.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. France perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
And he is going into that little black book. Silvestre. That is good progress on the left. That's very neat. Now that's a lovely exchange. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Drives it. Dembele! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Dembele goes short. He is just caressing the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
France have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Kagawa. Kalulu. Half an hour gone in the second half. Camavinga. Conte. And it's Doué. And he's picked it up out wide. Doué. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Towering header! We've got a goal! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Substitution in progress.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
France penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Gusto. And it's Conte. Ribéry. France moments now away from seeing this one out. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Hernandez. Silvestre. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Endo. Hernandez with the slide tackle there. Gusto.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Mignon sends that a long way.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Ribéry carries the ball down the right, and he's managed to get free. Very nicely done. That's that, the end. France have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games.
Public transportation today. Please,
what do you take away from it all, Jim?
France really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have got the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator.